relationships with family and outside of this. That was really a big takeaway, is how easy it is to become disconnected from people in those conversations. And so thank you. That was really a kind of an eye-opening kind of enlightening statistics. So that's kind of an aha moment for me. So thank you.
Cerise.
So I, with all the negative comments, there's something very positive we can come out of this, and just working as a team, working between the departments, I really think that's going to be very important. I kind of agree with everybody else, just the teamwork, and I see great things coming for us.
Thank you. Sherry.
Yeah, it takes me a while to get up too. One of those. I think one of the best moments, and I really enjoyed hearing it, was when you go up to somebody and say, I'm sorry, can I help you with something, or can I do something for you? Not to try and blame somebody else all the time, but to work as a team. So I really like that idea. There's a lot of things I like. I agree with most everybody here. So, except for Cerise, so. I'm just kidding. And I want to be Heather's campaign manager when she runs for president.
Let's start with mayor.
I'm going to say Heather for mayor. You should need a picture on your campaign button.
Well, I know that we should focus on patient care and make sure that they're our number one priority. And the sitting down in the room with the patient, that, I didn't really ever think about that. But that's a good idea, because then they realize that you do care and you do want to know what's going on. And I think our teamwork with doing that will be a lot better.
All right. Thank you. Tanya.
Well, I pretty much ditto to everything that everybody said. I really like the concept of giving flowers or bouquets to families or members, because I think that is a good start for people to know that we do care of them.
All right.
I've been in on a lot of stuff over the many years, and the teamwork in this hospital is very good. Everybody, they don't care. We just work together, and we find somebody in charge, and the rest of us just follow and help them out. And I think that's the way it works. The other night we had 5 admissions at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we got it done. But it took a team, so that's where it is on everything. And to communicate with our patients, to learn a little bit about them. Did you know this guy had a CPAP at home? Watch him when he comes out of OR. It's different things like that. The little things you learn about a patient is what you have to communicate to everyone. So we all are watching out for them. That's the main things.
All right. Thank you. Trevor.
To build off of Renee's comment on sitting down with the patient and listening, I really appreciated the quote about the patients won't necessarily remember what you say, they won't necessarily remember what you do, but they will remember how you made them feel.
Excellent. Thank you. Rose.
Everybody's had really great points, and I agree with all of those. But my big thing is, as I've been sitting here, I keep looking at the flip chart with the expectations. When you really look at it, it all comes down to the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I want somebody to smile at me, I need to smile at them. Right on down the line, it's all part of it. Such a basic thing, and it's so easy that we can all do it. That's what we learned growing up. So we just need to keep it going.
You're here. Thank you. Tammy.
Well, I'm probably repetitious, but the teamwork. I'm also looking forward to maybe less negativity. Respect each other. We're all equal, no matter what our title is. And I think if we can come together and eliminate some of that, this is workable and doable.
All right. Thank you. Candy.
Mine is also on the teamwork. I mean, there's a lot of us here today. Half of us, you pass by, whatever. It's good to see the smile or the hello and go on. And and that's great. That's what I like about my part of my job, is being able to talk to everybody and smile and go on. It makes my day go good.
So I think mine's been just this whole entire day in general, I guess, kind of learning a few things. And that's really it, I guess.
All right. Well said for an IT guy. Thank you. Debbie?
I agree with everybody. I think, you know, I've been here for a lot of years now, and I think teamwork has always been a strong suit for us. I'm just really excited. I hope this continues. I hope we can build on it. You know, this is my home now, and I hope we can keep building and work for our future, because it depends on it.
Excellent. Thank you. Courtney?
The one thing I hate more than talking in front of people is talking on a camera, so I turn bright red and try not to pass out. Teamwork, you know, we keep talking about teamwork and like having to make this, you know, we have to do that to be able to initiate this and make it work. We really need to, like Rose said, you know, you want somebody, a lot of people's biggest pet peeve is somebody being rude to them. Well, if you're rude to other people, you know, it's just going to come right back and come back onto you. So, you know, watch how you talk to people. Everybody needs a little help sometimes, even if it's not your job. There's no reason that, you know, I'm an airhead, complete airhead. If I don't write something down within like the first 5 minutes of you telling me, I forget it. So reminding me, or, you know, if I take off and leave and forget to do it, you know, run downstairs and grab it. I mean, just anything that you can do to help somebody else out, and try not to get upset with them if they forget, because I'm extremely forgetful. So, and then I really like the, if you mess up, fess up, and dress up. And that only doesn't go with patients, that can go within our departments, you know. So, excuse me, before my knees give out, I'm just saying.
Well done. Thank you very much.
And I agree with, you know, what everybody else has said, but, you know, I think we do work as teams, but I think kind of in our own department teams, and yet we need to, you know, communicate and be one big giant team.
You're here. Thank you. Roger?
I am going to play the newbie card. I am the newest one here. Been here 2 weeks, and I've worked in retail my entire life. And you can always make a first impression. They come back in the second day, you're still making a first impression on them that day. Every department that comes, that they interact with, you're making a first impression. And that's something that I took out today, that all of us, no matter where we work, I'm in maintenance, that parking lot is first impression. We all got to do our part. It doesn't matter where you work. So.
All right, and Clara?
I agree with all the teamwork. We all work as a team. But my day starts with me, and my attitude coming in affects everybody. So I like it that I'm a housekeeper, but I am able to answer a call light. I can't do a lot, but I can get somebody that can.
Well said. Annette?
I have been a patient in quite a few different hospitals and states through my years, and I can tell you the most important thing is how you are treated and knowing if you are made to feel important. So besides all the teamwork and everything that we all agree on, how we treat our patients is more important than anything else.
Yeah.
I think one of the important things is that we have to learn what our coworkers do, and like walking a mile in their shoes. And I don't know that we all understand exactly what is expected of them and what they have to you know, what their goals are within their department. So I think that's, learning about, I'm impressed with what everybody has said today, and that everybody, their heart is in the right place, and that we need to move forward and remember that our patients, it's the goal, that we not just, it's the future of our community and our families and our lives. So. And I do have to say, and I can't take credit for this, but reaching out to patients and doing that extra little thing for them, I'm thinking the cart, did that cart go out yesterday?
Yes, it was.
That is a great
And I think that that's going to be a real benefit, especially in the specialty clinic when there's people waiting. We have a cart with refreshments on it, and it's going to be brought out to every specialty clinic, and that people can get a snack or have a cup of coffee. We always offer it to them. I can show you where you can get coffee and tea, but just having it there for them, I think will make a big
Excellent.
difference. Like I said, that wasn't my idea, but I'll take something.
I think it takes all of us to make this all happen. So we all just need to work hard and make it happen.
Okay, thank you. Terry?
Me in the back row, a lot's already been said, we don't have a whole lot left. I guess my biggest thing is there was a lot of negativity brought out, but without the criticism that was brought by, we can't improve. It takes knowing what we're doing wrong before we can make it better. And with that, I think we can.
All right, thank you. Jesse?
Also newbie card, I haven't really been around that long. I think that just kind of empowering everyone to do their own changes and not to point fingers.
All right, thank you. Sandy?
I think everyone needs to know that you can be empowered to have the patient experience be everything. As you know, Courtney and I went through something with my mom recently, and it wasn't here, but I can tell you the difference up to her death was from the housekeepers coming in and holding her hand, to the nurses washing her hair at night, to the one male nurse coming in and kissing her forehead the day she died. That stuff makes a huge difference, and until you're in that spot, you don't really realize. So you can change someone's life with one little gesture.
Thank you. Karen?
And everybody knows I don't get up time for anything either. I think the key thing that I've taken away is the patient's personal touch that we can do so easily, each and every one of us, to every one of our patients, to make them feel special.
May I continue that and allow you the final word?
Mike,
After Mike.
It's quite all right.
Get up.
I think everybody had good points and everything, but one thing you really got to remember is the patient comes first. Because without the patient, none of us have a job. And so the more things we can do to make that patient come back in, longer jobs are gonna last.
Go, Mike, go.
I think you should just turn it around and selfie.
The only thing we'd get would be this. I think that everything that we have gone through the last couple of days tells us that we as individuals need to make a change. So what I'm going to take away from stuff that I have learned today and tomorrow is you all are going to see me daily rounding. I can't promise you what time, because if you didn't know this, I have people in my office sometimes all day long. So it would just be a sneak here and a sneak there, but I'm going to do daily rounding. And I'm going to talk to the nursing staff how they feel about me nosing in and doing the welcome to patients that are admitted. So you guys be ready for that question, because I think it's probably going to be an individualized basis. But if I'm asking you who's in the hospital, it's not because I'm being snoopy and I'm going to put it on Facebook. Anyway, thank you very much, Brian.
Thank you. Thank you. Adjourn, all right. Gotcha. We're adjourned. Thank you.